brand new celebs in this kitchen. We're about to find out whether they can cook.
The most daunting thing is John and Craig.
Some of them think they can cook, some of them know they can't cook, some of them are just delusional.
I know I want to stay, I don't want to go anywhere, to be honest with you.
All we want is just a little bit of promise, a glimmer of hope.
I hope I'm coping with the pressure.
You can act, you can sing, but can you cook?
Five celebrities have taken on the challenge to become MasterChef champion. Last time, Corrie's Ken Morley went home. Now the remaining four are back to fight for their place.
It's brilliant that I'm into the next round. I'm the only boy left, so I have to represent for the guys right now.
I really want to stay in MasterChef. It's slightly like being on stage. 1 minute you're absolutely frightened out of your skin, and then afterwards you're sort of jumping for joy.
Now that I've got through, I've got a feeling it's going to step up a gear. I really do hope I can hold my nerve and get right to the final.
I'm enjoying this so much, so I feel, yeah, I'll give it my absolute best shot for however long I'm in it.
We've only got 2 semi-final places, and at the end of the day, that means that 2 more go home.
It's been an uphill battle so far. Now they've got a mountain to climb. Welcome back. You did it. The first day, you're all in one piece. I have to be honest, it is now going to get tougher, a fair bit tougher.
Today, first up, a knowledge and skills test. You're going to be doing it individually, one by one. You want to go further in this competition, you need skill and you need knowledge. Off you go, we'll get you back in as soon as we can.
It'll be all right if they can just hold their nerve. They look a little scared at the moment.
I just want something I can eat.
I'm so nervous about this challenge, mainly because I don't like going into things not knowing what I'm doing. I'm a very prepared sort of person, and I'm going to have to stand in front of Greg and John, literally staring at me. This is so nerve-wracking.
I'm feeling... what next?
First off, we're going to ask them to identify the lettuces here and the seafood over there.
And then we're going to ask them to make a classic prawn cocktail, and they'll have 12 minutes to do it in.
I've got 4 types of salad on here. Oyster leaf, believe it or not, that actually really does taste like an oyster. Frisée or curly endive, red chicory, and dandelion. You'll find that dandelion leaf in loads of salads, and it's really bitter. I mean, you'd know it if you tasted it.
One of the greatest things to eat with a piece of salad, seafood. This big prehistoric thing is a cuttlefish.
What about if they say squid?
Then they're wrong. The wonderful razor clams, sea urchins, these little tiny shells, they're winkles.
I expect our celeb contestants to get 1, 2, 3, 4+. I'll be really impressed.
Now we're going to ask them to make us a prawn cocktail. We're going to test their skills.
Everyone can make a prawn cocktail.
Not a good one, though.
12 minutes for a good prawn cocktail. Off you go.
I'm starting with some water to cook the prawns.
You don't want to see fried prawns.
Absolutely not. Drop them in. Now, the dressing. A classic Marie Rose or spiced mayonnaise.
To begin the Marie Rose sauce, tomato ketchup is combined with Worcestershire sauce and Tabasco, along with cayenne pepper and lemon juice.
And then I add a tiny bit of cream for roundness. So now I add the mayonnaise. and you have this lovely pink Mari rose sauce. My prawns have come back up to the boil, which means they're ready. Straight out into ice water. We need to take the veins out of them, so they've got to be peeled.
I don't want to be served a load of unpeeled prawns. I want those things properly cooked and peeled.
And now, my lettuce. I want some lovely outside leaves for garnish, and the inside I need for shredding. Now to assemble the dish. So, a little bit of our shredded lettuce in the bottom. I want to layer it and see the detail. Lettuce on the outside.
Yeah! Looks like a little fan tail there at the end.
A couple of lovely bits of our prawn in. And then a couple of little sprinklings of thyme. Some dressing. A little sprinkling of cayenne pepper on top of it. And there you have it, prawn cocktail a la Tarode.
That is a very beautiful thing. That, mate, is a good prawn cocktail. Crunch of the lettuce, really nice, soft, sweet prawn, and the sauce is magnificent. I think they can do this and do this well.
Let's just hope all our celebs cook the prawns.
Let's get them in.
First up is actor Amanda Burton. After a poor start in the competition, she went on to produce 2 standout dishes.
It's nice when somebody likes your food, isn't it?
Yes. Sorry, oh dear. Excuse me. Knowledge and skills test. I think you can only really become skilled when you fall flat on your face. I'm quite prepared to fall flat on my face.
You've got 2 minutes to identify as many ingredients as you can. Do you want to reveal your ingredients?
Guess I better had. Okay. I don't like crustaceans. The thought of eating things that you have to crack open. Ugh. Can't remember the name of it. I'll have to leave it at that.
This, you called this an endive. It's a frisée, otherwise known as curly endive. Well done.
Because it's so sharp.
You identified that as a chicory, quite right. That's a red chicory.
Absolutely correct. Sea urchin. Absolutely correct. A razor clam. Almost correct. What you thought was squid.
Cuttlefish.
It's a cuttlefish. You got 4 right, and you've got some knowledge. You've shown me quite a bit. Amanda, now the next bit. In front of you, you have all the ingredients to make a prawn cocktail.
Ooh.
You have 12 minutes. Off you go.
I am trying to figure out what to do with these prawns because I'm not seeing an oil or a butter or anything like that.
Right.
And I can't think of what to cook them in.
If you had all the stuff you wanted here, how would you have cooked them?
Oil and lemon,
What, fried them, you mean? Are there any other ways of cooking them other than frying them?
barbecue them,
Come on, you're running out of time.
standing on them. I don't know.
What have you got to cook them in?
OK, it can go in the oven.
No.
No.
Right.
Oh,
Come on, let's get move on. Try and think of a way. Let's go.
I could boil them.
Eureka!
All right, come on, you're running out of time, you. Quick.
Ooh, sorry. It's rather unpleasant noise.
Halfway. You've got 6 minutes left. Are you done?
I think I am, as best as I can.
Those prawns, we have to eat them. so they need to be peeled.
Oh, I'm just mortified.
Putting a hot, unpeeled prawn on top of your Mary Rose sauce
I know.
is now cooking the cream.
Congealed it, I know.
Mary Rose sauce is made with mayonnaise and a little bit of cream. You've just used straight cream. No mayonnaise at all.
What can I say?
I got to say, I think it's a case of the nerves, Amanda. I think you can cook. Your sauce actually tastes good, even though it's just made with cream. And I'm really pleased you tasted your sauce.
Actually, your prawns are cooked. Lovely, crunchy, sweet prawns served with double cream and Tabasco.
It could catch on.
Amanda, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She tasted her Mary Rose sauce as she was making it.
Which she made out of double cream,
She boiled her prawns.
which you didn't peel.
I am encouraged by what Amanda has done.
Great. Good.
I don't think really I demonstrated a lot of skill and knowledge. I could make a Mary Rose sauce in my head, but I made it with cream. It's not really skillful or knowledgeable.
Up next is television presenter Alison Hammond. In the first round, she impressed with flavours, but struggled with her portioning.
You have got a bit of a size issue.
I knew I should have used the bigger one.
But
I
you
had 2 burgers, and I thought, I'm going to give you the little one.
And you ate the
And I
big
ate
one?
the little one. I'm feeling very apprehensive about this one-on-one business. They're going to be watching everything that I'm doing, so it's very, very nerve-wracking. I'm nervous.
So first of all, underneath this sackcloth, there are some ingredients. You've got 2 minutes to identify as many ingredients as you can.
Oh, my goodness. Awful. Sorry. My skills and my knowledge are not that great. I only know what I know. Never seen this in my life, man. I'm not really that great on the seafood front. I'm not really a massive fan of fish. I like fish and chips. I'm just really stuck.
You've got 30 seconds left to write down the name of 4 different salads.
I've never tried these in my life.
You have no idea what any of these 4 are.
No.
OK.
Your time's up, Alison.
OK.
Messed that up, didn't I?
You have managed to successfully not identify any of them.
Is that not a squid?
No,
Messed up, so sorry.
I've seen worse.
Well, I didn't know anything, did I?
How can it be worse?
How could it be worse than not knowing anything? It's like, that's the biggest shame of going.
We've had people that didn't know anything and burnt themselves.
Right. Alison, there on that board are all the ingredients to make us a prawn cocktail.
12 minutes, mate. Off you go.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna start with my sauce, a bit of ketchup, because I know that ingredient very well. Mayo. It's so nerve-wracking you being there.
Well, you're doing all right, actually.
I'm not gonna add any Tabasco. I'm gonna take all this off.
You're halfway, mate, so you've got 6 minutes left.
You got any oil or anything?
No.
Okay. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in. Oh, they look beautiful.
You've got three minutes left, Alison.
I'm sorry if it's a bit messy.
Don't worry. You've got 2 minutes to go.
Are you done?
I'm done. That's my prawn cocktail. I hope you like it. Oh, that was awful.
To make this properly, you boil the prawns.
Oh, man.
You tried to fry them. You were looking around for some oil to fry them.
Yeah.
You ended up frying them in Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Do you know what is really missing here, though? Is some chopped up lettuce to make the bed of this.
Right, OK.
I want to cut it open to see if it's cooked. You see? Because they're not.
Oh, no.
Not quite cooked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you know what? Your sauce is really good. I like your sauce because it's really powerful, it's strong, got lots of spice in it.
That sauce is lovely. Unfortunately, your prawns are raw. Thanks, Alison. Off you go. I tell you, John, that's not good, and she knows it.
Wow, I completely messed that up. I didn't know any of the ingredients. The prawns were raw. The only saving grace was my sauce. I will never think of frying prawns in mustard sauce ever again.
Next is JB Gill, former member of boy band JLS. Last time, although he made a few mistakes,
I'm nervous of that now. Look, it's still raw in the middle.
his food really impressed.
I think the whole thing is magic.
Thank you.
Really fantastic. OK, JB, apron on, please.
Even though I'm through to the next round, and despite the fact that there must be something in my cooking that has passed a few tests already, I still think there's a lot to prove.
You have 2 minutes. Reveal your ingredients.
My skill and my knowledge, I would say, is limited. So I don't know how I'm gonna do in a knowledge and skill test, but we'll find out.
You've had a minute. You've got 1 minute left. OK, you done?
Yes.
Well, at least you give it a go. I'm pleased about that, but you got one right. Sea urchin. JB, 12 minutes, prawn cocktail, please. Let's cook. Do you normally cook with prawns, JB?
Yeah, I do. I enjoy cooking prawns, actually.
I love cooking. I really enjoy being hands-on in the kitchen. I like to experiment, not in a bad way, because I know kind of what I'm doing, but I do like to just see what happens.
You're halfway.
So you've never made a prawn cocktail before?
Never made a prawns cocktail before, no.
Until now.
Until now.
5 minutes. About 3 minutes left.
Last minute, so finish this off, please. You finished?
Yes, I finished.
Good job.
When you do the prawns for a prawn cocktail, you boil them in their shell.
Okay.
And then you cool them down, and then you peel them afterwards. I love the way you prep the prawns, though. You know, if you were going to fry them to make a stir fry or something, it was absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
Beautiful presentation. but inside the middle of that needs to be some chopped up lettuce.
Let's hope these are cooked. They're just done, JB. Just done. Well done, you.
Your prawns are nicely cooked. They're not cooked how we expected you to cook them, but they're cooked. Your sauce is nice and tangy, although it's a little thin, a little runny, but that's not bad. This is a nervy round.
I'm with Greg. I agree with Greg. I think the sauce is a little bit thin. And I like the way you work. You're methodical, you're clean, you're interested, you know, you want to achieve something, and as a result, it's something really tasty. Nice fiery dressing, crispy, salty prawns, really good. You learned some stuff today?
Absolutely. And I now know to boil prawns as well, as opposed to just frying them.
Thank you very much indeed. Off you go.
I didn't show them much knowledge, if I'm honest. But they said the prawns were cooked, which is always good. It seems to have passed the taste test, at least. And I've learnt a few new things, which is brilliant.
Finally, it's actor Emma Barton. Last time, she only just made it through after she failed to deliver.
Not a fondant I've ever seen before, Emma.
I'm sure it isn't.
Whoa!
It's a funny feeling that I have. I feel really determined, I really feel focused, I really want to do well. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie, I am petrified.
You got 2 minutes, Emma. Reveal your ingredients.
John and Greg said they wanted to see skill, they wanted to see knowledge. I don't know if I've got that. I'd like to think I do. Just don't want to look a bit of an idiot. It's like going in for an exam and not done any revision because you don't know what the exam is. And it's like, I should know these things. It's really quite embarrassing.
You've got about 45 seconds left.
Okay.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Oh, give me the bad, please, John.
I'll give you the good news first.
Oh, thank you.
Good news is you got one right.
One? Oh, no way. Is that the Winkles?
Yeah. Very good. We have tested your knowledge. Now I want to test your skill. You made a prawn cocktail before, Emma?
No, John.
Have you eaten a prawn cocktail before, Emma?
No, John.
You've never eaten a prawn cocktail?
I love prawns, but I've never had a prawn cocktail.
You know what it looks like?
Yes.
OK, it's a good place to start.
Right.
12 minutes.
Go.
Okay. Yeah. I would have liked a pan, like a frying pan. I wonder if I can cook them with the oil.
What
in
oil?
Vinegar. I get such a buzz out of doing this, but it's just controlling the nerve. This is all wrong. I don't know. I've never cooked prawns. I think I'm just going to leave it plain like that.
You're halfway, which means you've still got 6 minutes.
I don't know if that's a good idea to put hot straight onto the cold, but...
Trust your instincts.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and do it.
You've got 2 minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
All done?
All done.
Emma, what other ways are there of cooking things in a saucepan?
Think potatoes.
Mash.
Yeah, we wanted you to mash the prawns. That's right. What about boiling them?
Oh, my goodness. What an idiot. What an idiot.
I like the way you tossed them in the sauce. I think it's not a bad idea at all. And I like the fact you've got shredded lettuce underneath.
I just hope they're cooked. That one doesn't look like it is.
Mine's raw. Your lettuce, although raw as well, is edible. I wish you'd have put something extra into the Mary Rose sauce.
Yeah.
I wish you'd have tanged it or spiced it up a little bit. You cooled the prawns down, you peeled them, you chopped the lettuce up. But cooking the prawns in vinegar is something I've never seen before. I think you're very nervous still in this competition.
You will pick it up, but you've got to trust your instincts a bit. You can do this. Thanks, Emma.
She chopped the lettuce up.
Brilliant.
She's the only one.
And cool the prawns.
Quite what the point was cooling a prawn that wasn't even cooked yet was, I've no idea. She'd been better off keeping it hot.
Oh, I just feel such a wally. What other way, Emma, can you cook in a saucepan? Think potatoes. I said mash. I thought it was a quiz.
That was a very nervous round, and I'm not surprised.
I don't know who's more nervous, them or me.
The person that impressed me the most was Amanda. She worked out that she had to boil the prawns. She tasted the sauce as she was making it. And actually, for me, she was the pick of the crop.
Isn't that funny? Because for me, that is completely the other way around. Because she didn't peel the prawns, she served it on a sauce made of cream, and that was it, not with any mayonnaise in it. And we got hot prawns on top of cream, so you couldn't actually eat it.
So who's your best performer?
If there was a dish today that you could actually eat, it was JB's.
Making the prawn cocktail was only half of the test. That was the skills test. It was also a knowledge test. And Amanda did far better than anybody else.
I totally agree with you. I think Amanda's knowledge is great.
I'm now worried for Alison. She couldn't identify one single ingredient, and she really didn't know how to make a prawn cocktail.
Emma can only identify one ingredient.
I tell you what, from one extreme to the other, the stress of cooking on your own for you and I, to the massive stress of cooking mass catering.
Alison, Amanda, JB and Emma are travelling across London to face their most daunting outside challenge yet.
I'm a little bit apprehensive, not sure where we're going to be going to today. A little bit nerve-wracking.
I've got a feeling that there's going to be a lot of cooking involved.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm liking being challenged.
Welcome to West Ham Bus Garage. London buses transport 6.5 million Londoners every day. And along with the tube, that makes them the backbone of the transport hub in London. Today, you are preparing lunch for 100 drivers and service people here at the bus station. Today, you're going to have to work hard, and you're going to work as teams. First team, JB and Emma. Second team, Alison and Amanda. I cannot stress enough how important it is you're on time. Think about the bus timetable. Think about the logistics of this garage and what's got to happen. You run late, you jeopardise the bus service running late. Lunch is at 1 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, off you go. So far in this competition, they've cooked for us one plate of food. But today, it's all about volume.
Nothing they've ever done before will have prepared them for a challenge this big. And they have got to work together in a team. They have to.
The celebrities will be working under head chef Stan Worthington.
Hello, Good morning, how are you? We've got a larder full of ingredients and I'd like you to choose your menus. You've got 5 minutes to do so. We've got 2 and a bit hours to get this prepared. Let's get cracking.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
The larder includes diced beef, minced lamb, chicken breasts, a range of fruit and vegetables, pasta, rice, and a selection of herbs and spices.
I really love improvising. I'm just going to see what I can come up with and just hope for the best.
Each team will have to cook 40 meat and 20 vegetarian main courses and 50 portions of dessert.
I think we should do meatballs.
I think so. That would be cool. It does look better than a burger.
And then what for dessert?
I think we'll do a cheesecake.
There's curry powder over there. We're going to go for chicken curry and the vegetarian curry. Yeah, lovely.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what have you got planned for us today?
We're thinking of doing an omelette for the vegetarian meal.
Like a Spanish omelette type thing?
Yeah.
And then we're thinking of doing meatballs and serving that with the pasta.
Absolutely superb choice.
And for dessert, we were thinking about if we could do a little, sort of my version of a cheesecake.
Excellent. That's the sort of food that bus drivers will like to see on the hot plate.
Okay.
What have you decided to do today for them?
We are going to make a chicken curry
Very nice.
and a vegetarian curry.
Good choice, but can you make one of them slightly different?
We can make a vegetable lasagna.
That is a very good idea.
We was going to go for like a sponge.
The pudding's fine.
Yeah,
It's
is that all
absolutely
right?
fine. That's really good. You've only got 2.5 hours prep time, so you really need to get cracking.
Our 4 celebs have been really ambitious. We've got a curry, we've got meatballs, we've got cheesecake, we've got sponge, we've got omelettes, we've got lasagna. That is a really good mix of food.
This is crazy. This is so out of my comfort zone, if I'm honest with you.
I've never done mass catering before. I just want to focus and not get panicked.
It's not going to be easy because of the time, it's not going to be easy because of the huge quantities. I don't think either of us have cooked for this many people before, so it's going to be difficult.
JB starts on the garlic for their meatball dish,
This is going to take me forever, isn't it? Ridiculous.
while teammate Emma gets on with making the egg mix for 20 portions of Spanish omelette.
This is hard. This is going to work out. That doesn't look very much, though, does it?
How many eggs do you usually do in an omelette? 2?
2.
So we probably need 40.
I actually put in 30. Oh, Emma.
20 portions is 40 eggs.
That's not particularly the strongest point either. That and cooking. Doing well. I haven't put enough eggs in, but that's fine.
On the other team, Alison's spicing whole raw chicken breasts for the curry.
I just need to add loads more onions and loads more garlic. Oh my God, it's going to take ages. There's 1 onion. Babes, what's happening with you?
Never mind at the moment.
Whilst Amanda's just starting the prep for the vegetarian lasagna.
You all right?
I'm struggling.
Are you all right? Are you struggling?
No, I'm not.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What are you doing?
No, it's fine.
Let's talk about it. I can help you. I'm in your team.
I'm fine.
I've just never cooked for this many people before. Not only that, I'm worried about Amanda because she's not quite sure what's happening. You all right, Amanda?
Yes, I'm grand.
Stressed.
I'm just peppering up at the moment.
How you doing, JB?
I'm good, I'm good. Garlic's almost done.
The thing that's worrying me now is it's taking us so long just to do preparation.
While Emma and JB are focusing on prep, Alison's keen to get her chicken curry on to cook.
Amanda, I'm going to get this on and just start adding to it, babes.
Yeah, lovely.
Are you doing whole breasts of chicken then?
Yeah, yes, chef.
Okay.
Is that all right, chef?
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
And I can cut it up later into 2.
Lovely.
You're not worried, JB, that they're cooking and we're not, are you?
No, I'm not.
Right, teams, you've got less than 2 hours now to get it on the hot plate.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
Are you all right for time, JB?
Yes, chef. I've done all the seasoning now. I'm just about to roll the meatballs and then they're going to go on the fire to cook.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I have cooked meatballs before, not from scratch. I need to make sure I have about 200. Whether I can do it in the time or not is another story. I think that's 26, but I can't remember.
Across the kitchen,
That looks delicious.
Amanda is working on the bechamel for the vegetable lasagna.
The curry's looking amazing, chef. You're going to love it.
Alison.
Yeah?
I'm a little bit worried. You've got every chance of that chicken just falling off the bone and you ending up with string.
Yes, chef.
So what I would suggest you do is you take it out the pot, put it into a flat tray, just before service time, curry over
Sauce
the top.
on top. Yes, chef, I'll do that. Thanks, chef. Great advice. So I'm taking chef's advice and I'm taking out my chicken to, like, go in the oven because I don't want it to go all stringy and just concentrate on my sauce.
At the moment, they're in control. My voice might get raised a little bit later near the time, but they seem to be twiddling along quite nicely at the moment.
Over 800 staff work at West Ham Bus Garage, forming part of one of the largest bus networks in the world, with an 8,600-strong bus fleet operating across around 700 routes.
The operation at West Ham Bus Garage works pretty much 24 hours. The first bus running out as early as 3:30 in the morning. Some of our drivers only get a 40-minute meal break. For them to eat the food and be out on the bus on time, it's important.
There's now just over an hour till lunch service.
How doing, guys?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
we're doing
We're up
okay.
against the clock a
Yeah.
little bit.
I love your balls there, JB.
Thank you.
What's going to keep your meatballs moist?
I'm going to put them in sauce after.
Right, Emmy, you look like you're in a panic.
No.
Who's the boss?
I don't know who the boss is, but we've both just divvied up what we're doing.
You need to get your cheesecake set, your sauce made for your meatballs, your omelettes on, all in a day's work.
Yep.
You worried about it?
I am now.
We are. We'd like
Yeah.
to crack on cooking.
Bye, John.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Bye, oh, I'm out.
Get out of my kitchen.
All right. JB and Emma, at the moment, in my mind, are a little bit behind. Because JB's got some meatballs in the oven. We don't have a sauce for the meatballs yet. We don't need pasta cooked.
On the other team, the girls are still working on their separate mains, and Amanda's nearly assembled the lasagna.
I love the smell of this. I just hope there's enough sauce so it doesn't go dry.
I've erred on the over sauce because I don't like dry lasagna.
Who's the boss?
I think Amanda is really.
I don't think so, Alison.
There must be a boss between the two of you.
I think we're kind of listening to each other, but
Just
you
be
know.
careful of democracy in a situation like this because
Yeah,
you're going to
yes.
get done.
You've got about 55 minutes now to get your food on the hot plate. These drivers won't wait. JB and Emma, I'm a little bit concerned that they haven't started their cheesecake yet. I mean, time is ticking.
Are you on track here?
I don't know. I've never cooked for 100 people. I like to think we are, JB.
Yes, we are on track.
Meanwhile, Alison and Amanda are also behind making their sponge.
I've never seen anyone do that before. Honestly, it's you whisk the eggs in and then you add the flour for a sponge.
I just thought you folded in flour and a sponge.
You do, after you've added the eggs.
I have no idea what Alison and Amanda are arguing about, but it's something to do with the technique of making a sponge cake.
So I would whisk that flour in as well, make it lighter. It's a sponge we're making, aren't we?
As long as they've got some sort of rising agent into that flour, it'll be okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah, good.
Gotta be in.
There is a big issue with the sponge, like a spotted dick. Those two fell out over that. If that doesn't cook properly, there is going to be fireworks in there.
We're ready to go into the ovens now.
And then we can start the custard and the garlic bread.
There's less than 30 minutes to service, and JB and Emma are still assembling the cheesecake.
Dessert is ferociously being attacked by both JB and Emma. Emma just continues to look more and more nervous, and I actually think rightly so.
I've never made a cheesecake before, so this is all Emma, but I'm backing her 100%. Emma, how you doing, all right?
I just think it just looks a bit of a mess. I've ballsed up big time here, babes.
Hey, don't worry about it. We're not worrying about it right now.
What have I done?
I don't know whether that cheesecake's going to set.
Do you want to taste some of that?
One sec.
You've got 15 minutes left. I'm feeling a bit nervous now. They really need to be upping it now.
Oh, gosh. I don't like this at all.
Omelette, omelette, omelette. Should we...
What are we doing with the potatoes?
JB and Emma, the Spanish omelette seems to be a problem. They seem to be neglecting their Spanish omelette. Alison and Amanda, they seem to be on top of things. It's just their sponge pudding I'm a bit worried about.
I think we should take them out, honestly. Let's have another look at them.
Take one out. I think it's fine.
There's only one concern, and that is whether that sponge is going to be cooked.
Oh, no.
No, OK, wrong.
Now, the fright for me is if they turn that oven up, the outside will burn and the inside will still be raw. They're just going to have to be patient.
It's not going to do it, is it? Sponge is not going to be ready.
It's 5-1, and the celebrities need to get their dishes up on the pass.
If your stuff's ready, get it in the hot plate.
Hot, no. Oh, the bread.
Get your garlic bread in.
That's done.
JB and Emma's omelette has to be cooked to just the last minute. And there ain't many minutes left before we have to serve.
I'm waiting on the omelette.
While JB struggles to get his omelettes cooked in time, Alison and Amanda's sponge is still in the oven.
Minutes to go. I'm not sure it's going to be ready.
That's excellent, that is. Superb.
Emergency over, it's fine.
Just waiting on omelette.
Emma, if you want to take those over, you can.
Yeah.
Everybody's starting to queue up. Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
I've been here since 5:30. I've worked up a real good appetite and I'm hoping for a big portion in there.
Amanda and Alison's main dishes are chicken curry with rice and vegetable lasagna with garlic bread.
Is that enough? How many have you got to? 3, 6, 9. More than enough, ain't it? OK. We're on it.
20 slices of that.
JB and Emma have made meatballs and pasta and vegetarian Spanish omelette with potato wedges.
It's 1 o'clock. Are we ready?
We're ready, sir.
Let them rock.
Woohoo! Hiya.
Hello. Would you like a lasagna? No. Anyone for lasagna?
Yeah, of course you can. My curry's going off today. I don't care what anyone says. There you go, mate.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. What would you like, darling? Curry. There you go, darling.
Can I go to the curry, please?
Curry.
Yes, please.
They're loving you.
Oh my God, they're all over it. There you go, darling.
Anybody for Spanish omelette and meatballs and pasta?
Curry, please.
Curry.
Wow, curry's going hot off the
See,
plate.
curry bus drivers, you see. There you go, darling. Enjoy.
I had the curry and it was absolutely fantastic. Nice, spicy, it was great.
It was excellent, very, very good.
It's very nice and spicy. Chicken's lovely and moist. The rice is a little bit overcooked, but other than that, it's very nice, tasty, very tasty.
This I like. That's got flavour. Well done.
The rice is a bit stodgy and overcooked, but actually I think the chicken's cooked quite nicely inside that curry sauce.
Any vegetarians?
Oh, lasagna, go on, dish it up. It's actually quite stressful cooking for so many people.
Go, help yourself to garlic bread.
You gonna have a curry?
Lasagna, please.
Garlic bread?
Another lasagna. Yes, of course.
Very impressed. The lasagna was lovely, really, really tasty.
I had the vegetarian lasagna today and it was very, very nice.
Amanda said that she hated dry lasagna, and look, she's done it. She's got it lovely and moist. The lasagna has that prominent flavour of peppers and tomatoes, ratatouille and pasta mixed together. It's tasty enough. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
There's pasta and meatballs down this end if you want that.
I'll have the meatballs, please.
Meatballs.
With service well underway, JB finally has some orders for his meatballs.
There you go.
Anybody for omelette?
Have the meatballs, please.
I had the meatballs with the pasta. I thought it was really nice. A lot of flavour from the meatball. A lot of onion. It was nice, yeah.
It's cooked well, but it's not got enough spice and herbs in it for me. It's quite bland and plain.
What is that?
That's half a clove of garlic. I like the flavour of JB's meatballs. I think it's well seasoned, but they're too dense.
Yeah, those meatballs should have been cooked in that tomato sauce. They're cooked separately and then put together, and I think that's a real shame.
On the other team, the curry's still flying out.
There you go. You're welcome.
Alison does do lovely sized portions.
I've only got 3 left. My portions are too big.
I don't think so, darling.
There you go. Unfortunately, no more curry. We're out of curry. Didn't make enough. Should have chopped up the chicken. I didn't serve enough. So 25 portions, should have been 50.
Lasagna?
Alison made a lovely curry, but unfortunately, she only made 50% of what she should have made.
Last 2 portions of lasagna.
So everybody now has got to have pasta and meatballs, I'm afraid.
With people still queuing, they're running out of options.
No more lasagna.
Pasta and meatballs.
Sorry, there's no more pasta.
Everything but the Spanish omelette has run out, and the chef is forced to call for reinforcements.
10 or 15 minutes for pasta.
It's getting a bit dodgy now with timings because some of the people have got to be back out on the road soon.
I'm definitely ready for food after waiting for 40 minutes.
It possibly looks like there's more people turned up today than was expected. Both teams underestimated quite a bit, really. Backing up the dishes now, we've got pasta on the boil, we've got more curry on the boil, we've got rice in the steamer.
Spanish omelette, please.
OK.
While the staff wait for more food, the only option is the Spanish omelette.
Spanish omelette, please.
Thank you very much.
I've never really had a Spanish omelette before, but I'll have it again after that. Yeah, definitely.
I went for the Spanish omelette. It's gorgeous. Look at my plate.
It's a little thin and wishy-washy. Look, that's not great.
Not a lot of flavour. It's just tomato and overcooked egg.
OK, we've got more curry, everyone. More curry. There you go. Sorry to keep you waiting.
With the chef's backup curry and pasta on the pass, the last workers get their main courses.
There you go, darling.
Put your puddings up, take your mains off, take your mains off, put your puddings up.
For dessert, Alison and Amanda have made a spotted dick sponge with custard.
There you go, babes.
Emma and JB have made a chocolate-topped cheesecake.
There you go. Thank you. And another one here, please, Emma.
There you go, babes.
Careful on the amounts. We've got a long way to go.
Did I not do it? Is that too much? There's loads there.
There's loads there, Alison.
Can I have sponge and custard, please? Penny custard. You got more?
Amanda said no.
Can I have some cheesecake, please?
I ordered cheesecake. It had a nice base, firm base. At the top, there's very little flavour. I expected to be a little more fruit.
Cheesecake, I think it should have been a little bit more sweeter.
It's not sweet enough, is it? Salted butter in the biscuit mix and not enough sugar in the cream cheese.
That's not great.
Can I get the sponge?
There you go, enjoy.
The spotted dick. It's like a dumpling, really. Yeah, don't really like it. It's all right. I'd give it probably 6 out of 10. So, but I could have done with more custard.
That's really heavy. And you can see there's no rising age in it. They had loads of eggs, but you need something to make it light.
It's a little dry and a bit heavy, but it tastes nice. You could get away with it if they served it with lashings of custard, but they haven't, look.
Right, lads, that's it. Service is over for the day. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Chef.
Well done, babe. Well done.
Whew.
Well done, girls.
They got all the food up just about in time. The downside of all this was they didn't have enough food in the first place.
This was always a tough task at this point in the competition. I think Alison and Amanda have really put in a good shift and actually should be very, very proud of themselves.
However, Alison and Amanda ran out of food.
That experience was extraordinary because it just whizzed by.
I really enjoyed the theatre of the whole occasion.
It was tough, I'm not going to lie. I completely messed up on my portion sizes.
I think Emma and JB have realised just how difficult catering is at the sharp end.
That was manic. I'm really chuffed that I've just cooked with that many people. I've achieved something today.
I'm loving the MasterChef experience. I want some more. Bring on the next challenge.
They're all hungry for it, they all want it. But who's got the skill? Who can deliver in the next round food that's going to truly impress?
One more test to go, and 2 of them are going. Good to see you back. This is without doubt a big day. We have 3 guest judges I think are perfectly placed to help us judge your food. 3 previous finalists on Celebrity MasterChef. Andy Peters, Phil Vickery, and Janet Street Porter. 3 very, very good cooks. You're going to have to be at your best.
Today you've got a big task. Because at the end of this, 2 of you will be going home. 3 guest judges, 2 courses, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Semi-final place up for grabs. Let's cook. Our 3 guest judges today are a powerhouse of criticism. They are not frightened at all of giving their opinion. They are formidable.
Quite brutal this round. If they don't get it right now, they go home.
Hold the bowl. You worry me.
Janet Street Porter. Oh my goodness. That's quite scary. She's brilliant. I respect her and she knows what she's talking about, but she doesn't hold back.
2 courses, what are they?
Pan-fried trout with a watercress and beetroot and new potato salad. And then for dessert, I'm doing a chocolate and banana cheesecake.
Hang on, we've already had a go at cheesecake, haven't we?
This is slightly different. Just going to crumble some chocolate digestives on a plate with banana, which we didn't have yesterday, and we didn't have a caramel sauce yesterday.
In that room there today is a man called Andy Peters, who made for me probably the best ever cheesecake I've ever eaten in my life.
I'm going to do it even better than Andy Peters.
That's exactly what you got to say.
Yeah.
Emma, I think, you know what? I think your menu sounds ace.
Thanks.
I don't understand why you're so nervous.
It's the fear of you guys and them waiting because they want to be fed.
Thanks, Emma.
Thank you very much. See you later.
2 courses, remember? I love the sound of them. Trout, potatoes, bacon, watercress. Wonderful combination, as long as that trout is cooked beautifully. It needs only minutes in the pan so it falls apart.
You don't often hear me say this, but I'm actually not looking forward to that dessert. The cheesecake is a sweet thing, bananas are extra sweet, and then you've got caramel sauce on top of that. That seems to me like sweet on sweet on sweet.
You've changed.
Cooking for a place in the semi-finals today, it's a tall order, it's a big ask. I came here to win, I came here to progress. I hope that I'm not going to fall at this hurdle.
JB, it doesn't look to me like you're going to make a dessert.
No, I'm not.
What are you going to do then?
I'm going to do a starter, which is going to be a basil and buffalo mozzarella tower with a bit of phyllo pastry, which is all going to be wrapped up and enveloped in. And then I'm going to do pan-fried sea bass with chilli and ginger and a vegetable stir-fry.
This is a far departure, JB, from your style, isn't it?
No, this is my style. I must admit, I don't do a lot of vegetarian starters. I wanted to stretch myself a little bit. And with the sea bass, I love seafood, so this is everything that I am. We're at the stage in the competition where I feel as though I should have got the mistakes out of the way and be able to deliver something that's top quality.
Oh, even though you're smiling, you look pretty focused to me, son.
I really want to get this right, so I'm just head down and hoping to get everything in the right order.
JB, good luck.
Thank you very much, guys.
JB is pushing to impress, so he's come up with something very, very different, and that's that tomato and basil mozzarella stack covered in phyllo.
My concern is those tomatoes, the water's going to leach out and we're going to have a wet, soggy bottom cheese and tomato pie. The main course with the sea bass, the ginger and the spring onions, it could be something truly delicious.
You've had 30 minutes.
So today I'm cooking for a place in the semi-final. When I think about that, my stomach does a tiny little flip. I really want to do myself proud. The foot is definitely on the accelerator.
Amanda, what are you cooking?
I'm doing smoked haddock on top of battered spinach, on top of pomme puree with a cream chive sauce with some pancetta.
And dessert is?
Tarte tatin with crème anglaise.
Why these 2 dishes?
Because I think they're kind of ultimate lovely comfort food. They're tasty and full of goodness.
You are showing a fair bit of ambition here, my friend, aren't you?
Yes.
Have you worked out your timings on these 2 dishes?
Yeah.
You haven't, have you?
You have. I have. Absolutely, I have.
Is it doable?
Yes, as long as I keep going.
Why are you pushing yourself like this?
Well, because it could be my last day and I want to go out on a bang.
Amanda's ambition is brilliant. Smoked haddock served with mashed potato and cream spinach. In my opinion, beautiful. As long as the seasoning's right, as long as the mash is good, as long as that spinach isn't watery, we're fine. For the dessert, tatin served with crème anglaise. We know it can go wrong. Soggy pastry, the apple's gone mushy, the custard not thick enough, but I believe in Amanda.
Bring it on, Amanda. Go for it, go for it, go for it.
I'm really excited about cooking for a place in the semi-final. I'm not going to lie, I do want to go through. I'd be absolutely gutted if it doesn't happen today. It could go really, really well for me, or it could go really, really wrong.
What you making for us, Alison?
We're going to go for an ackee and saltfish prawn cocktail and a lamb curry with rice and peas and some plantain on the side.
So this prawn cocktail's been inspired by your journey so far?
Yeah, it's inspired by the fact that I had raw prawns. Well, normally I just have ackee and saltfish. I just thought, you know what, I reckon prawns would work. If you threw a few prawns in there.
Are you going to boil the prawns, or are you going to try and fry them again in vinegar?
No, I'm boiling them.
Now, listen, we know you do flavour.
Yeah.
But your food sometimes needs a bit of, you know, tidying up.
I'm going to try my best to give you a bit of finesse today. It's going to taste good, definitely, but the finesse side, I'm going to try my best.
Do you want to stay in this competition?
Anybody who says they don't want to stay in this competition, they're lying.
Thanks, Alison. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm intrigued by Alison's menu, but I've got my reservations as well.
Ackee is a fruit which comes from the Caribbean. Then there's saltfish. You break it down after you've cooked it and mix the two together, and it's a Caribbean classic.
With prawns as a prawn cocktail, I really don't know about that. A lamb curry, that's great, but that lamb has got to be really soft. The flavours of textures have got to be absolutely perfect because it's not going to be the most stylish of dishes. You know you've got 20 minutes left. Just 20 minutes.
Today is the opportunity for the contestants to show what they can do with their food. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to some good food.
I'm not here to cut some slack for undercooked food. It's got to be right. If it's not right, don't serve it.
Today, I'm going to take into account the fact they're nervous. But I never go soft. There's things I don't like, and I don't mince my words, do I?
You've still got 10 minutes, Emma.
Emma's main is pan-fried trout with watercress and beetroot salad and new potatoes. I'm not a big fan of hot and cold unless it's with desserts, so we'll see.
You said that to me about hot and cold on the same plate. What's your problem?
Last 3 minutes.
Are you done?
We're ready.
Off you go.
Is it scary? Hello. Today you have pan-fried trout with a watercress, new potato and beetroot salad. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Presentation. Love the contrast of colours, the beetroot and the pancetta against the green. The fish looks a little lonely, but actually to look at, it's okay.
That isn't cooking, that's just an assembly of ingredients.
The fish is nice. I like the taste of the pancetta. The watercress is nice. I would like some kind of dressing to bring that together.
For me, it doesn't work. The flavours don't work. There's too much going on this side of the plate. And then you go to this side of the plate, and there is literally a piece of fried fish. And actually, the skin's quite soggy. So it doesn't work for me at all, not in the slightest.
She doesn't really understand about eating that everything on the plate has to work together.
There's some good flavours. The issue with this dish is that one side of it is absolute elegance, that piece of trout. The other side's a bit clumpy. It doesn't really work as a pair.
It is a pleasant dish, but it's not earth-shattering. I can't help but feel, in the time we gave her, she could have attempted a little bit more.
You've got 15 minutes for that dessert to be done, Emma, please.
Emma's dessert, chocolate banoffee cheesecake. It's a little bit dull.
I cannot disagree with you more. I love chocolate, I love banoffee, I love cheesecake. I order that every day of the week.
Come on, Em, let's go. Minute left. Good job. Thanks, Emma. Off you go.
Thank you.
We have got a chocolate banoffee cheesecake.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It could taste nice, but my God, it looks awful.
This is like a road accident.
I am going to judge this on taste alone.
There speaks a true diplomat.
This, I was really looking forward to. Unfortunately, the way it's been deconstructed, the best bit of this dish is in the base, which I'm afraid is just crushed biscuit.
That's not cooking. That's just like a jumble of ideas that don't go together. And quite honestly, if you can crush up a packet of biscuits and call it cooking, that's having a laugh.
The cheesecake itself does taste nice.
But you're clutching at straws. You're just trying to be nice.
I think the nicest thing about this is the cheesecake mix. It's got some vanilla in, so you get a real fragrance from the vanilla, but the rest of the dish could stay at home.
The banana and the caramel, I think, is too sweet for the whole thing.
But she got out in time.
She may have got it all done on time because she hasn't been ambitious and attempted a great deal.
Yes! I think I may have impressed with, like, the colour and presentation. I'm not sure about whether they like the taste of it, which I suppose really is probably the most important thing. Yeah.
JB starter, tomato and mozzarella layers. I just hope he's trying to disguise a fantastic dish with some very simple wording.
You're gonna have to speed up a bit, JB. You are running out of time.
Ooh! If you're in Italy, that would get you going. But as we're in London, I've not got a good feeling about that.
You've got 30 seconds. Is that the last bit going on there?
Yes, it is.
Good lad. Good lad. On time. Whew.
Hello guys, this is a tomato and mozzarella layer.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Fantastic presentation. It looks sharp, it looks clean.
It looks really good. I'm impressed.
My expectation level was 0. He's come in and put something on the plate that's made me actually go, wow. I pray it tastes at least half decent. It's smoke and mirrors. It looked so promising, and our fear of some sliced tomato and some sliced mozzarella, all he did was hid it inside some phyllo pastry.
I actually don't mind it. I quite like the sauce, the little reduction.
The phyllo pastry's only crispy on the outside and the bottom's really a bit soggy. It's got the texture of a kind of warm flannel.
Can we just have a look at this bottom? Yeah. It's better than I thought it was going to be. It's still a bit soggy. Oh, interesting.
That is ghastly. That is a soggy, salty, undercooked mess.
Ah, you know what? It's a shame, really, because the ingredients are absolutely right, but the preparation is completely wrong.
Are those fillets going to be served whole, or are that you're breaking them up through the stir fry?
No, they're going to be served whole.
JB's main, chilli and ginger sea bass with stir-fried vegetables. I hope the chilli and ginger don't overpower because the sea bass is such a delicate, beautiful fish.
I worry about stir-fried vegetables, that they'll be a bit oily.
Right, you ready to go, mate?
Yeah. OK, guys, so you have pan-fried sea bass with chilli and ginger and a vegetable stir-fry.
Thank you.
The fish has a good flavour. It's just skin should have been seared so it's crispy. The stir-fry is fine, although I'm not a big fan of huge lumps of chilli like that, but it's got a quite decent flavour.
It's tasty. This is definitely tasty.
For me, my favourite dish so far. Yes, we've got issues with the fish skin, but as far as taste, seasoning, flavours, the fish is beautifully cooked. Do you know what? Well done.
Very well cooked piece of lovely, soft, flaky sea bass. Do you know, I like the flavours, I like the textures. I'd happily eat it all. I'd just like it to be a little prettier.
Actually, I think that delivers. I think it delivers on all fronts. It delivers on texture, it delivers on flavour, it delivers on composition.
I did stretch myself, I did push myself. I'm proud of my effort. I think I did well today.
Amanda is doing smoked haddock with pancetta, pom puree, i.e. mashed potatoes, with buttered spinach and a cream and chive sauce. That's someone who's using cream and butter in all the ingredients. Send for a doctor, because that is a heart attack combination.
You've got just 2 minutes. Go, 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 go. You ready? Go.
OK. Hello. Hello.
I've just cooked for you some smoked haddock in a cream chive sauce with some buttered spinach, pom puree, finished off with some rather crispy pancetta.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The bits of green do spring out, which is nice, but it does look a bit anemic, and I'm telling you now, that's not a pom puree, it's lumpy mashed potato.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm glad it's not pom puree because I love mashed potato.
Fish is really perfectly well cooked. Spinach is fine. I'm not sure what the peas are doing here, but my main complaint on the dish is the amount of lumpy potato. That is the equivalent of the Empire State Building. All that might be okay if the sauce was more robust, but the sauce is strangely watery.
Because of the smoked haddock, you get a good burst of flavour, but actually it's just all a bit wet.
The concept of the dish, I think, is really, really good. There are a couple of problems with the cooking, but do you know what? I really like the dish.
Everything on this plate from Amanda is really well cooked. The whole thing needs a good amount of seasoning. Lots of good flavours, great fish, beautiful creamy mashed potato, but the sauce is a bit watery. You know you've got 15 minutes now before that dessert.
Amanda's dessert is apple tart tatin with creme anglaise, which is posh custard.
You've got 3 minutes, Amanda.
OK.
If it ends up being just apples on a bit of soggy pastry and a split cream, not so good.
Well done, Amanda.
Thank you. So now for your pudding, it is tart tatin with creme anglaise.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The apples don't look caramelised enough, but because of the creme anglaise, I'll forgive that because if the two go really well together, it's like a nice apple pie.
That tastes really nice. I quite like this tart. It's cooked fine. I just wish there was a little bit more pastry in a funny way. The apple is a little bit soggy. So what you've got is a delicious apple tart, but it's not a tart tatin.
It's stewed apple on a bit of pastry with creme anglaise, which is really close to custard.
Do you like it?
I think it's delicious. I love it.
It's not really a tart tatin because it has no caramel, but as an upside-down apple tart and custard goes, it's a good job. Good girl, Amanda. You know, I'm proud of her.
Whew. Got it all done. Maybe a bit messier than I thought it might be, but hey, got it all done.
Oh, that was disgusting. You got 3 minutes, love.
Thanks, Greg.
You gonna be all right?
Yep, let's do it.
Alison's starter is ackee and saltfish prawn cocktail. I'm interested to see what it is. I have no idea. I know the flavours. I have no idea what she's done with them.
60 seconds on the clock.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Off you go, mate. I'm not sure about that dish at all. Wow. You taste first.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
How you doing? So what you've got in front of you is an ackee and saltfish prawn cocktail. Enjoy.
Thank you. It's a bit of a weird combo. I'm a bit speechless, and that doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't look very appetising because ackee does have a kind of scrambled egg look, so it feels like you're looking at scrambled egg and lettuce with a prawn on top and a bit of bacon. This could be my breakfast.
I'm quite enjoying the ackee. It's something I've not had before, and actually it's got real depth of flavour. But with everything else which is going on in different combinations, it's not for me at all.
I don't think she's cooked the ackee and the saltfish at all badly. Where she's gone wrong is to take something that works and add jumbo prawns. They don't go with it at all.
It literally looks like a mess. There's too many things in this cocktail glass.
That's like a radioactive swamp going on in there, look. Oh, my God, what is that? Look, crying out loud.
It's pretty off-putting, isn't it? I'm going to eat that.
Actually, that's not bad. The salty fish, the sweet prawn, crispy saltiness for bacon. But the problem is, of course, it's all very slimy. And the biggest problem you've got is that floating there in the bottom.
Visually, it's a bit of a horror movie, but it doesn't taste too bad.
You've got 15 minutes before your curry.
OK.
Alison's main, for me, is the most exciting because it actually could have a lot of flavour. Jamaican lamb curry with rice and peas and fried plantain. I love plantain. Making a curry in an hour, a good curry, is hard to do.
Last touches, please.
Final touches.
These have got to go.
I think I'm ready.
Good. Good. Just in the nick of time. Come on.
Hi, guys. There you go. So, guys, what you've got here, you've got a Jamaican lamb curry with rice and peas, and you've got a little bit of plantain on the side as well. So, enjoy. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it looks great. The tomatoes are absolutely unnecessary, but I love the fact that the rice is in a dome and the curry is in an inverted dome. I like what she's done there. The curry is full of flavour. The lamb is quite tough, and I think that's because you're trying to cook lamb in an hour.
I really, really like the curry. I think it's really good, but it should have been cooked for longer and be slightly wetter. The plantain's delicious. Yeah. I think the rice is a little bit overcooked.
I don't actually particularly like the curry. I feel the heat, but I don't get the layers of flavouring. All I feel is the heat on my tongue and in my mouth.
She's tried to present it in a more modern way. I'm pleased about that. The curry itself, I think, probably could be a little bit more vibrant. The lamb's a little bit dry, but it's OK. It's OK.
I'd like more of a punch in the curry.
I can't believe how quick that time went. I don't know why I made it so difficult for myself, to be honest with you. That was definitely a tough challenge, without a doubt. But I think I got through it OK.
I mean, I'm used to a day of up and downs, but it's fair to say there's been a fair few downs and not many ups.
But on a day like today, when the pressure is truly on, I understand why we had so many mistakes.
I liked Amanda's dishes. I thought they were full of adventure. I think they showed a decent level of skill and ambition.
Amanda did for us mashed potato, spinach, the sauce with the smoked haddock, a tasty dish, needs some more seasoning, and then that upside-down apple tart. It wasn't a ta-ta-ta, and so with custard. It was OK.
You and I agree that Amanda did the best job today, right?
We're keeping Amanda in. Now we've got 3 other cooks to talk about. We need one more semi-finalist.
Emma did a decent trout dish with a bacon and beetroot and watercress salad.
It wasn't offensive. The dessert, it was a really good concept, but the delivery was the issue. Almost a cheesecake, not quite a cheesecake. Yeah, OK, but it didn't really show a lot of skill, did it? Or promise.
I want to stay in this competition to cook and learn more, but it's ever so frightening.
JB's starter wasn't very good at all. Heating tomato and mozzarella inside filet pastry is not going to work. but his fish, that piece of sea bass, was beautifully cooked, and all those crispy vegetables, it was just really refreshing.
Nicely cooked, nice flavours.
It's the most nerve-wracking moment, waiting to hear who's going to go through and who's not going to go through. I feel really on edge.
From Alison, we had ackee and saltfish with the addition of some prawns, which, in its own way, was an interesting idea. The flavours were OK, but served in a glass and juiced out the bottom of it, it wasn't the most attractive-looking thing in the world.
It looked like the contents of a washing-up bowl.
As for the main course, the lamb curry was tasty enough. It could probably do with a bit more spice, a bit more pizzazz.
Alison kind of trotted a sort of middle ground. Some nice ideas, but maybe not the best execution.
I've done what I can do. I can't give no more, to be honest with you. That is it today. I did my best. I hope it was good enough.
We know a couple of them tripped up here today. What we've got to decide is who deserves a second chance. Who can we throw a lifeline to?
We've made our decision. The first person leaving us is Emma. Thanks, Emma.
Thank you so much for a wonderful experience. Good luck, guys.
The second person leaving us is Alison. Thank you, Alison, very, very much indeed. Thanks, love.
Well done, you did great. Well done, Alison. Well done, honey.
Good luck. Absolutely devastated. What more can I say? I'm really disappointed. But do you know what? It's been brilliant. I've loved every minute.
I'm mixed emotions right now. A little bit upset, but I know I wasn't good enough.
You can actually call yourself MasterChef semi-final.
I'm thrilled, absolutely delighted, chuffed. I'm so looking forward to being in the semi-finals. Can't wait, actually.
I'm over the moon. I can't stop smiling. I'm looking forward to the next stage of the competition. The semi-finals, bring it on.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you. Cheers.
To a semi-final.
Cheers. Well done, you.
To you
God,
too.
I'm so pleased with you.
Over the moon.
Next time, the pressure's on for 5 new celebrities.
This is becoming a disaster.
As far as a pizza's concerned, it's a pretty long way away from a pizza.
Again.
I'm just worried she might bankrupt me today.
I'm feeling like that, a bit streaky in the brain.